I'm so excited to welcome our next guest. She's best known for playing Alex Dunphy on the hit show Modern Family. Please welcome Ariel Winter. So pretty.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. So, I guess you've been in the news a lot lately. I guess my question to you is, what's the media's problem?
Well, I mean, the media has a lot of problems, I think. I think the way that media portrays women is really disgusting, and I think that it really needs to change, because what's really disappointing is, for a lot of things I do, you'll never see a headline that says, you know, Ariel Winter, see her do really well in this latest episode of Modern Family. She had a great scene with this character.
Or what it took to get there, the amount of work you're a child actor, you've been acting your whole life, just that preparation and, I guess, adhering to your craft. There was a big thing recently. You went to something with the cast of Modern Family, and it was casual, and you were like, I've got an idea. And you, like, threw it down, and people had a problem with this. And I think you look so, I can't say the F word, but, like, effing hot.
Thank you.
And if I knew that, yeah, and if I...
Thanks, guys.
Had that body and that hair, and I were your age, I'd be like, check it out. Like, to me, this is the time in your life when you are supposed to be expressing yourself and proud of your body.
Well, thank you.
And it feels like as women, there's never a time where we're allowed to do that.
Well, with that, it was actually really interesting for me, because I had no idea of the dress code. I saw a dress I really liked, and I was like, I want to wear this. I think this would be great for it.
Yeah.
When I showed up there, my co-stars had no problem with it. They were, really happy to see me. They all told me I looked great, and we moved on. I was really, I'd like to say I was shocked that the next day the headlines were about my dress.
Right.
But I wasn't.
You're over it now, at this point.
I'm so over it. It's just more disappointing to me that that's what we're talking about. That's what we talk about for all women. We never hear good headlines about women.
Well, especially, you're 19? Are we allowed to say that? You're young enough that we can say your age. It's fine. It's not like a problem. Especially, like, some people might look at the way you dress and it's like, well, what about the example? And I'm like, what about the example where we're attacking a young woman who's navigating the waters of Hollywood and making her feel bad just for expressing herself as a woman? Like, what about that example?
Well, I think what's more important is I think people should be focusing less on having celebrities be role models for their kids and be focusing more on how to teach their kids to be an individual and not follow a celebrity.
Right. Absolutely. And if I may go out on a limb, because I was looking at some of the pictures and some of the, like, pearl-clutching moments, and I gotta say, from one to another, it's about your boobs. Like, that's the problem. You can laugh. You guys go like, oh, no, don't mention boobs to a celebrity. But when I was in high school, I remember wearing a tank top, and because I had, like, these big boobs, the same girl that was, like, that wore a tank top, was like an A cup, the teachers never said anything to her.
It was the exact same for me in high school. My best friend is the polar opposite of me. She's tall and thin, and
Thin.
she doesn't really. No. But I have some butt and I have some boobs.
Yeah.
It's a little different. So we're the polar opposites. And in high school, we would wear our uniforms, and then we had Free Dress Friday. And on Free Dress Friday, if I wore any shirt that showed the slightest bit of cleavage, I was automatically sent to the principal.
Right.
It wasn't, it wasn't up to standard. It wasn't. I couldn't wear that.
Your body is wrong.
It was wrong. It was wrong.
Yeah.
My body was provoking the boys to not focus in school, but my friend was okay.
Right.
That's an unfair message to her. A, that her body isn't attractive enough. It's terrible for mine because mine is, wrong.
Right. And the boys are like, we're ready to go no matter what. So.
Right. And.
I have to say, in the vein of, like, when you're a young woman and you're navigating your own territory in your body and you're coming into your own and being comfortable with it, I wish that when I was younger, somebody told me what I looked like. This is not you, this is on me, because this is an insecurity of mine. I have here a picture of the first time I was on TV. I look like I'm auditioning for a porn. Like, I just, like, showed up, like, from Texas. I'm like, I'm just excited to be here. Anyway, so you're doing it much better than I did it.
You look adorable. You do not look like you're auditioning for a porn.
There's I'm a little too happy to be there with my tits out. All right.
Rock out with your tits out.
Ariel Winter, thank you for being here. You can watch Modern Family Wednesdays at 9 p.m., but you already know that because they have like 500 Emmys.